Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of Starfield on the Xbox Series X. Picking up where we left off yesterday, breach of contract. We got to find a potential character witness and talk to Dr. Kayla about Helgi. That's where we're at, and that's what we're going to do.
Gagarin's not an easy place to live. Nice to finally be getting some new neighbors.
Okay.
Do you need medical assistance? Are you injured?
Catch that for me.
Is there something I can help you two with?
Do you happen to know Dr. Helgi Hodgson? We're trying to get his help with something.
Sorry, who are you exactly?
We're detectives. Self-taught and unaffiliated. Freelance detectives. With the emphasis on the free part.
Wait, what? Detectives? Sorry, I don't think I know what you're talking about.
Does the name Irvin Madani sound familiar?
No, not really. I mean, there's Irvin the Slaughterer and Irvin the Scourge of Gagarin, but I doubt that's the same person, right?
Do you treat a lot of the mine workers?
I treat anyone who walks in my doors, if I'm able to.
Okay. We are looking for someone named Helgi.
I'm sorry, I'm not a tour guide. You'll have to ask somebody else.
We're trying to help him. And Gagarin, actually.
Looks like your clinic is running low on supplies.
It's expensive shipping things out here. And we were just told that one of our shipments will be another week late.
Is there anything you need? We can help.
Well, I could use a couple units of Adachrome. Whatever you could spare. I'm eating into our emergency supplies here.
Would trauma packs work?
No, not really. Adachrome is much more helpful here. Things have been hard here.
We can tell. We hope that Ellie's case is going to make things a little better here, somehow.
That's a nice thought.
We'll be back with some Adachrome, Doc.
Thanks. I'd appreciate it. Maybe 3 of them if you can.
All right.
I need to get back to my work now, if you don't mind.
I'll get some Adachrome. Okay, so I did some jumping around and got some Adachrome. I got 3. I believe that's what you said you wanted.
Gagarin was a one-industry city for a long time. Now,
Let's see if it's going to work now.
Do you need medical assistance? Are you injured?
Dr. Kayala, you needed some medicines, right?
You again? Friends of Dr. Hodgson, right?
We're trying to help him. And Gagarin, actually.
We're working with Ellie Yankton on a court case. It's for a good cause.
Ellie's a good person. That bodes well, but I can't violate my oaths. I'm sorry. Listen, I can say that Helgi took up a job working at Clint's store just down the way. I saw him there stacking boxes the last time I picked up an order. I've got to get back to my work here, so if there's nothing else...
Would you vouch for Helgi's character?
If it's patient medical records you're after, I'll remind you, I'm not at liberty to discuss that.
That's not what we're after.
We're thinking of taking Hephaestus to court with Dr. Hodgson as a witness. Now, given his situation, we're worried the defense might cast aspersions on his character, even question his mental health.
That's unfortunate, but not surprising. Look, if he agrees to testify and grants me permission, I could vouch for his well-being.
Thanks, Doc. If he does end up testifying, we'll definitely need you for the trial. Ellie Yankton will be in touch.
No promises, given patient confidentiality, but I'll do my best. I need to get back to my work now, if you don't mind.
Nice out. Okay, so now we need to go here. Rent de heaven.
Welcome to Clint's. Whatever you need, I'm sure I've got it lying around somewhere. Except mech parts. Don't trade those anymore, so don't waste your time asking.
Alright. Well, nice to meet you, Clint. I'm just going to look around if you don't mind.
If you need anything, just follow the sound of falling inventory. You'll find me eventually.
Do you know anyone named Helgi? I'm trying to find him.
Funny you ask, because I'd like to know too. He owes me a sizable debt.
Okay, look. I can cover Helgi's debt in exchange for any leads.
Nobody is going to know where he is aside from someone who knows the underbelly of Gagarin. And that is Lizzie up at the bar. That's who you need to ask.
Would you vouch for Helgi's character?
You sure you got the right person? Helgi and I have had several run-ins in the past.
You're right, I'll find someone else.
Yeah, and while you're here, maybe see about buying something, eh?
Food. Trash bag. You know, I'm probably going to have to head out. Nice store, though.
I'd kill for an ice-cold boom pop
You
right
better
now.
word your little quips better. Just talk to people about killing. You don't know who anybody is.
I remember watching shiny new mechs rolling onto ships at the port. A long time since then.
Lizzie.
Looking for a drink? Don't serve anything fancy, so if you're about to ask for wine spritz or whatever, you can hop right back on your ship to New Atlantis.
I'm just looking around now. No wine spritzer for me.
Well, then make yourself comfortable. And don't start anything, all right?
We're looking for a man named Helgi.
Ah, yes. The detectives. I heard about you.
A reputation already? I'm impressed.
Slow news day, I guess.
Heard you were someone who can help locate people.
I serve drinks here, friend.
We were told that you are a local crime.
We serve drinks here. Here's a list of our specials for today.
There's nothing on here.
Oh, that's strange. Here, let me fix that. Don't worry, it's just the one sale today.
Oh, right. Of course, it's a number. Here you go, Captain. All yours.
Uh-huh. Alright, here you go.
Thanks for your patronage. Sending your receipt directly to you now. We'll be sure to leave a glowing review for your establishment. Don't worry.
Alright.
See ya.
Most of these corporate clowns won't even show their face at Lizzie's. Not that she'd serve them anyway.
Alright.
You know who's really to blame for Gagarin's problems?
Okay, so what did Lizzie's receipt say? Helgi's got a room right under town hall with a sleeping bag that looks about as comfortable as a bag of rocks. It's probably the only thing harder than his luck, to be honest. Anyway, Gagarin's tough as hell to navigate, so I'll also send you the coordinates. Don't need you two coming back making more noise.
Did you see wins the
Okay.
colony report? None of this ever happens.
What is this? Touch the screen to learn more. This monument is dedicated to the many intrepid explorers who risked their lives so that humanity could one day find a home among the stars. Alright, we're going down here. Door's open, that's not good. There's the Ogie. Mr. Hobson.
I don't suppose you're here to tell me I've won a ticket to a new planet, huh?
Sorry, Doctor, not today. We came to Gagarin to investigate Irvin Mandani's contract with the mining company a long time ago. Ring any bells?
Irvin, yeah. Biologist. Hunter. Yeah, I remember him. Why? Who are you people?
We want to discuss something you two worked on.
Then find a history slate. An ancient history slate. Because that's what it is.
Please. Irvin was once one of your colleagues. He was the one Hephaestus blamed for an ecological disaster about 20 years ago. Do you remember any of that?
No, I don't remember lies.
Irvin was Barrett's husband. We're just looking for answers.
He passed on. That's a kick in the pants, isn't it? Well, sorry for your loss and all that, but I can't bring back the dead or anything. So you can go now. Thanks.
Look, I know this is strange. We show up out of the blue about things that happened decades ago. But right now, nobody save us knows the truth. And that means we're the only ones who can clear Irvin's name.
We know about Hephaestus and how you tried to warn them about the collapse of the ecosystem.
And what of it? You probably think the sky is blue too. Well, you'd be wrong. It's whatever color Hephaestus says it is.
Only if you let them. You're a scientist. Your words matter. That's why we need you to testify.
Testify? The trial is over, the verdict rendered. In case you two clowns didn't get the memo.
Ellie Yankton's reopened the case, sir.
Ellie Yankton? But why? It doesn't matter. Nothing's changed.
We've got new evidence. All we need is you to testify it's valid.
I can't. I cannot do that. Why is this so hard to understand here?
You'd be letting Hephaestus get away. You'd be letting Hephaestus getting away this. Okay, that's not right. That has to bug you.
Damn right it does. I just didn't think there was a way to challenge them.
What I'm asking for is completely reasonable.
Huh. That makes a lot of sense, now that I think about it. Fine, you've convinced me. I'd be willing to testify on one condition. I want to know what happened to Irvin. Because when he disappeared, let's just say I had an epiphany. Hephaestus didn't need to say a word. That's when I knew the threats against me and my family were real.
Dr. Hodgson, it wasn't Hephaestus that took Irvin's life. It was the war. Irvin was just in the wrong place at the wrong time. Caught in the crossfire.
Then I am sorry for your loss. It won't change the past for either of us. But I will testify. And maybe, wherever Irvin is, you'll be glad that we can finally stick it to those assholes at Hephaestus.
Thank you, Doctor.
Yeah, don't get all mushy on me now. I need a drink.
Okay. We'll go back to Ellie.
Hey, you might want this.
I don't, Barrett. Okay.
Okay, you two, lay it on me. Did you find Helgi? Did he agree to testify?
Well, we've got good news and, well, that's it. Just more good news.
Okay. Does that mean he said yes?
Helgi will testify. Dr. Kayla might be a good character witness, should he need it.
Well, that is perfect. She's probably the best person to call on should Hephaestus decide to play dirty. Well, you two have done all that you could. Now it's time to hand the baton off to me.
What do you think, Ellie? Do we have a chance?
The evidence you've gathered is impressive. It truly is.
So what's the verdict? In this case, I'd say spoilers are appreciated.
I almost never say this because I don't want to jinx it, but I think this case is a slam dunk.
Huzzah! That's what I like to hear.
I think we can do everything on our checklist. Clear Irvin of any wrongdoing, charge Hephaestus with the cover-up, and even restore Helgi, Dr. Hodgson's standing in the scientific community. All in all, though, really outstanding work. We wouldn't have gotten this far without your efforts. And I've got to imagine that wherever Irvin is, he appreciates it too.
Agreed, Ellie. And thanks for being our anchor in this. We should probably get out of Ellie's way and let her do her thing.
Yeah.
We can talk more in private.
Okay.
Wow, we actually did it! Solved the case. And hopefully cleared Irvin's name. I feel like, what's the old saying? A great weight has been lifted off my shoulders? But it's actually true. I feel like I'm 80% biomass and 20% aerogel.
We could weigh you to confirm that.
Come on, let's not ruin the moment. Although we did do a lot of walking, I bet I really am lighter.
I'm glad you're feeling better and lighter.
I'm feeling great. Although I could do with some wine and cheese. Why stop at emotional satisfaction when we can indulge in the culinary too? But if I can be serious for a moment, thank you. I couldn't have done this without your help.
Anything for a friend, Barrett.
That makes two of us. 3 if you count Harvey. And who wouldn't? He's practically family. In fact, Harvey's got a little explorer in him too. According to this slate I found, turns out that our spiky friend's been all across the galaxy.
Perhaps Harvey has a preference on where we go next.
You know what? He just might. But it's probably best you chart the course. Harvey doesn't do well with things that require hands.
Harvey's got a long way to go before he's up to adventuring standards.
We've been through a lot, haven't we? I had forgotten what it was like to work with someone so closely.
Yeah, Barrett, we've been through a lot. Most definitely.
On top of everything else we've done together and with Constellation, yeah, I think so. Investigating Irvin's case with you is something I'll remember forever. I've come to realize that some events, some people, stand out as pillars of my life.
Some people change us forever.
Yes, some of them do. And if we're lucky, they change us for the better. We only get a brief moment in this universe to interact, to feel, to be who we are and experience the range of emotions that our bodies and minds have evolved to comprehend.
Many people never get that opportunity.
You're right. The variables involved are beyond human understanding. Being born in the right time, the right place, so much is beyond our control. If one is fortunate, you might even notice events and people changing you while it is in motion.
I must be fortunate then.
I know I certainly am. I've explored many worlds, and I've worked with Constellation for most of my life. I cherish those memories. But you have changed me as a person forever. I don't want to look back years from now and wonder what if. I need to know what you think about us.
I will value our friendship forever, Barrett.
You took the words right out of my mouth. Now, mind if we get back to exploring this beautiful, mysterious universe with me, Captain?
Okay. That's awesome. Okay, so that was the end. There's probably going to be little bits come up later on, but I believe that was the end of breach of contract. Yep. We're going to end this one here. So if you made it this far, sure to appreciate it. If you enjoyed the show, consider leaving a like. I got a lot more on the channel and a lot more to come. Not just Starfield. There's going to be other games coming out that I'm going to put on. There's a bunch of games on the channel already. So if you find something else you like, consider subscribing and click that notification bell to let you know when I upload and go live. It's free and easy for you, and it helps the channel out immensely. And thanks for stopping by. We'll see you next time.
Clint's got a new delivery in. You want to go take a look?
Depends. His new shipment coming from Sidonia or New Atlantis?
Sidonia.
Pass. All the stuff they ship in from Sidonia tastes like dust.
It's vacuum sealed.
Hey, more dust for you.
Alright, bye everybody.